Hello again everyone, welcome back to the Space Lab, welcome back to Landric Plays Oxygen Not Included. Last episode we finally got our bathroom sort of all sorted out. And it's just night time, good, so we can have a look at what we've got going on. So we finally got the bathroom all sorted out, I think it's working. It's difficult to tell at this stage, but I guess we'll find out. We are trying to sort out our power situation because I've been putting it off for far too long. What I really want is an airlock here to keep all of the carbon dioxide and stuff in here, but honestly I'm sort of at the stage where I might just give that up and just say, you know what, fine, we'll just run the heavy water cable like this, we'll cancel this one, and then we'll start running the wires this way. The important thing is we're going to need a smart battery, which means we still need to do this first. That's right, we can't dig through this abyssal yet, otherwise my plan would have worked just fine. Ah well, we'll worry about that later. I'm sure that won't cause any, endless problems. Aha, we've done some more research, we've done ranching. So that is something maybe we'll look into soon. So we can also look into petroleum generators and that kind of thing, refined objects, air systems, electrolyzer. Converts water into oxygen and hydrogen, so maybe we'll research that. We will do something about converting this water into oxygen. We'll use the hydrogen to power something else, and then hopefully this sort of closed loop will actually generate infinite water, maybe? I don't know. We still need some algae as well to power these, because we are going to run out of... Yep, these are... There we go. So they're going to convert this carbon dioxide into oxygen, so are these. Good. Eventually this slime biome is going to become a bit of a problem because it's full of horrible germs and we don't really have a way of dealing with those yet. Ooh, body bug, what is that? I've never seen one of these before. Positive effect on morale, much like a friend. That sounds nice. Get a lovely pet plant. And you know what, maybe it's time to go and explore this area. So maybe we open this like that, and then we'll go and have a look and see what's in here. How many duplicants have we got? We've got 8 duplicants, we've got 4 loos. Hopefully that's enough. So I guess I could add another layer of, or 2 of those here. Just to make sure everyone gets a chance to go. How's that? There we go, smart battery. So we can add this here. So I don't know how we link these together. Can we just do that? I suspect not. And then we need some sort of automation signal, automation wire, something like that. Oh, but that's going to require refined copper, is it? So let's make a couple more of those. Inefficient, but it's the best we can do at the minute. So the idea with this is this will charge up this battery, and then it will only turn on when it needs, well, when it needs it. I don't think this is going to work with the heavy wires and stuff though. Maybe I have to put it. Actually, will it? Can I just pipe a heavy watt wire straight into it? Maybe I can. Let's take a look at that. Power, heavy watt wire. Let's try it and see. And then we can put down some automation wires and get that hooked up and sort of experiment with how that works. Nope, these are all full of, well, junk, but that's okay. Got some other batteries up here that are still ticking along. We can finally get rid of this. Oh, we very quickly researched the air systems. What do we want to go for next? Medical research, we can get an apothecary, a germ sensor. Don't know. Let's go for the fossil fuels. And then we can maybe put down a ranch somewhere, because that sounds quite exciting. Maybe we'll put that just here. So how are we going to go about that? Well, let's just put down space for it, and then we'll figure the rest out when we get there. So let's... I guess we'll stick with 4x4 again. That sounds sensible. Well, not 4x4, but, you know, 4 high. And then we'll put down some tiles like this. So we'll put there like that. I guess we'll just make it this big. And then we'll put some critters in here. And we'll see what that does for us. I don't think we need any particularly special door, but so we'll leave that there for now. And just check, still can't put, yeah, definitely can't put doors there. Ah well. Why can't we put the heavy wire here? Are you just waiting? I guess you're just waiting. Automation wire. There we go, connect you there. And then I don't think we don't want a weight plate or a clock plate or a signal switch or anything like that. I think we can just click on this and say logic input will go on standby when the battery is more than 100% charged. Logic input will become active when battery is less than 100% charged. So when the battery is less than 20, become active, and when it's more than 95, go on standby. Yes? I guess we'll see. So once this cable here is done, where are we? Heavy wire. Increase the priority of that, then we'll turn this back on and we'll see what happens, I guess. Okay. And then we'll need to go around breaking all of these wires and then wiring them all back up, but that should be fine. How's our oxygen situation going? It's okay, but it's a little bit grim. You're still complaining about not having enough algae, so let's just start going and fairly proactively mining out some of this algae, I think. Okay, we are going to need to do something about that sooner rather than later. So maybe that will be maybe that'll be what we do. So we'll figure out a way of getting into this slime biome. Perhaps we'll so we can't get through this abyssalite. So we'll have to go down this way. What's all of this? So where do we enter it from? Perhaps here? I mean, we'll have to go through all of this water, which isn't great, but I want somewhere that I can put an airlock and probably a sink, I guess, or a medical station or something. I don't really know. I've not done this before. This could very easily spell doom for our entire colony, but also it might not. So how do I make something a ranch as well? That's another good question. Station. Allows the assigned rancher to care for critters. I guess let's put this in here. Stable. Hastens critters domestication. That sounds good. So it needs a grooming station. It needs... okay. Ah, that's what it was. Station. Somewhere there's a... utilities? Nope. Furniture? Nope. So... somewhere there's a thing that lets you just pop down critters. I don't know where it's based. Nope. Ah, how interesting. Let's have a look at our research screen. So, ranching gives, yeah, critter drop-off. Where do we find that? Fish release. Oh. Critter feeder, fish feeder, grooming station. Maybe it comes under... ah, I don't know where on earth it is. Does it come under food? It does come under food. Ah, there we go then. So I guess we want a critter feeder as well. So we'll put some... so that's right, we don't have an actual rancher yet, because being a rancher requires that research and somebody who is farmer rancher. There we go. So can we make somebody else? Ah, you are actually interested in farming. I think we'll swap you over, and we'll make... Oh, you actually have passion for ranching. Oh, perfect. But we can't get you to do it, because you need to be mastery of a farmhand first. Okay, so we'll move Travaldo over to here as well. So I guess we'll make Ren... Can we make Ren? Where's Ren? Ren. That's not helpful. There we go. So Ren's not going to be a great rancher, but he is now technically a rancher. The others will set to farming as well. I suppose we can deconstruct all of this now. You are not growing because we need to irrigate you with water. That's right. If we have a look at our plumbing, so none of it's going this way yet. Let's just deconstruct this bit for now, and then I'm going to run some plumbing like that. Just so we can technically start growing these, even if it's not actually helping. Deconstruct you as well. Okay, so it's a bit messy, but it should technically work. I feel like there was something I was in the middle of doing that I've completely forgotten about. Oh yeah, ranching. There we go, we can say wrangle you. Are there any other... Oh, there's a bunch over here. There's one. We'll wrangle you. And we'll wrangle you. And I think... Oh, there we go. So a hatch eats... hatch excretes coal as a waste. Diet: sand, sandstones, clay, crushed rock, dirt. Okay, so they eat... Yeah. So they basically eat everything, and they excrete coal. And there's a chance that they will lay a stone hatchling egg or a sage hatchling egg, which are different. Different somehow, I don't know. So they live on basically everything still. What do they produce? They excrete coal as well. But then we can get smooth ones, which excrete copper, gold, iron, or tungsten. Wow, okay. So yeah, let's try and breed some hatches, I guess. So... Hatch, royal bug, hatch. I see. So we tell this to store hatch food. We don't have to tell it what, though. So if we just say this is going to be a hatch. Sage hatch. Algae, dirt, fertilizer. So we'll allow dirt. We'll allow... polluted dirt. Oh, fantastic. We can feed you polluted dirt. Perfect. So we'll allow sage hatches to have dirt and polluted dirt, and then same with sage hatchlings, dirt and polluted dirt, I suppose. Stone hatches. Interesting. Sedimentary rock. I guess obsidian and igneous rock. And granite. We'll leave the copper ore and stuff. Same for stone hatchlings, but I guess that'll be the same as stone hatches. Yeah. Alright, we'll leave that where it is for now. We don't want you to eat lice loafs, or meal lice, or meat. Otherwise, yeah, that's all probably fine. Okay. And not all critters. Hatch and hatchlings. More research is done. Animal control. Critter lure, critter trap. Incubator. Do we need the incubator? Alright, let's research that, just in case we need it for our hatches. Does this count as a stable now? not automation, room, stable. Excellent. Necessary component of the stable room. It makes them look nice, smell pretty, feel happy, and produce more. Okay, good. I don't know whether that's going to work, but we'll find out. Okay, you're all sorting yourself out. You did not wash your hands because somebody else was already using the sink. Ah, that could be a problem. So ideally we want to swap this over for a sink and put another one here. Or possibly we only want two... yeah, we want, I guess, a sink per lavatory. Well, that might be something we have to worry about later on. So you, are you wired up and working now? Well, let's enable you and prioritize you quite a bit. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see if that starts charging the battery and then if it turns off. And if not, we'll have to worry about something else. There we go, flipping the switch. So it's turned on. Battery recharge threshold. Duplicants will operate this generator when battery charge. So you're charging up, and then it turns off. Fantastic. So that should stay off for now. It's charged up all of these transformers, which means now we can... where are we? So we can wire this up here. We can wire this up. Whoop, not there. Just cancel this. We can wire up here. So this may overload our system by doing this all at once. I don't think it will. But then we'll break. We'll deconstruct. Just power wires, excellent. So we'll deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. So we'll have each floor individually run by one of these transformers. And that should be probably overkill, but let's leave it like that and see what happens. So that'll cause some disruption until everything's properly wired up again, but we'll see how it goes. Oh. So I told it what seeds to use, but I didn't actually tell it to plant any. Whoops. Oh, there we go, rare seed. Plant. Okay, so that looks promising. So I guess there's... is there a hatch in here? Let's... because I don't know where our hatches have gone. I think there's one hiding in here, so if we tell you to do this, there we go. Wrangle this immediately, please. And whoop, this one here too. Wrangle that with all haste. Where's our wrangler? There they go. There's Ren. Trust up that hatch. And then hopefully they should get dropped off here. And they will happily eat up all of this dirt and they'll produce us some more critters. We'll see how that goes. Isn't that exciting? How's our oxygen? Ooh, long commutes. Your duplicants are spending a significant amount of time travelling. Can we... so there was a way of... let's have a look at our research. Because you're almost done with that. Ah, you're not almost done. Oh well. Somewhere... yes, refined objects, fire pole. Let's swap you over to that actually, so we can put a fire pole down the side of our ladders. I assume that'll take refined copper, so we'll need to somehow or other refine some, even if it's super inefficient, but then we can put down a big fire pole and they'll slide down a lot faster. I don't know if we'll be able to double that up on top of the pipes. We should be able to. Please tell me you're not all covered in germs. You are all covered in germs. Gross. Okay, so we are going to have to do something about this. Alright, let's deconstruct this. And then we'll just add in one more sink. And then hopefully that should... it won't completely solve the problem because we've still got 3 and 2 sinks, but it'll make it a little bit better if nothing else. You still aren't growing because you're not irrigated, because this bit's not done, because there's no tiles here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So put down the same amount here, hydroponics. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I guess that'll have to do. And then Actually, we'll just do that. So will that work across all of them? Yeah, that's... Nope, not that one. Cancel that. Food, hydroponic. There we go, like that. And then we'll need to dig out all of this, and we'll want to put another light, light, furniture, ceiling light. Yeah, like that. So it won't be super efficient, but it might be good enough. Actually, if you could cancel this digging, and then climb up here and do those two. And this one. And we'll put some power like that too. Are you all working as expected? Oh, whoop. We don't want it. So we can deconstruct this building now. There we go, and we can deconstruct... Nope, not the oxygen. We don't want to deconstruct the oxygen, that would be terrible. But we can cancel that, and we can get rid of this generator now. Because hopefully now our coal generator should be sufficient to power everything. Hey, and now these are growing. So if we copy the settings there, and we paste it along all of these. We'll need to dig this out. We'll need to dig these out. This won't actually grow because it's covered up. So deconstruct. And we'll see if that gives us some tastier food to feed our duplicates with. Okay, which means we'll need to put that pipe back. Oh. Pipe, plumbing. There we go, like that. So this is going to drain this water supply, but that's okay. There we go, here's our hatches. So it's wild, but it's happy and it's been groomed, so it'll... There we go, its wildness is becoming lower. So at 0% wildness, a critter becomes tame, which increases its metabolism, and it then requires regular care from a rancher. So for now, they can actually sort of bumble around and feed themselves, but our rancher will go and help them out once they're done. Okay. So that's been a relatively productive episode, I think. We're still going to have to deal with getting this algae at some point, but I think we've fixed our power. We've set up a couple more farms, and we've got some... Hey, look at the happy little critters. He's scrubbing his little teeth. Okay, that seems a nice place to end it. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.